It's been pouring, the camper's leaking, and the truck is having a hard time starting. Welcome to real life on the road. Good morning, guys. All right, so it's been a day. It's been raining since, I don't know, it's been raining for days, like since Santa Fe and since we left. And the camper's leaking. Yeah, I still have this like awful thing on my face. Anyways, yeah, the camper's leaking in certain spots because the roof needs to be resealed and like everywhere. It has to be sealed everywhere, like all around the windows and everything. I don't think anyone's sealed it since 2008, and it's a 2008, so anyways, yeah, so feeling a little rough today. I don't know, probably because it's like rainy, and chronic pain and rain never go well together. But yeah, and my truck's having some problems too, so we got to stop at AutoZone and try to figure out what's going on, take it from there. And yeah, just trying to go south and get away from this rain so the camper stops leaking and we can get it sealed up. We took a shower at the truck stop and I got some biscuits and gravy. But yeah, so day 2 of the travels, here we go. So we just stopped at that cute little store because I've been wanting some chili peppers to hang in the camper, and then I got a couple other little things in there. I wanted to buy even more stuff, but I was like, all right, I need to reel it in. But yeah, because they had these cute little lights. I'll show you guys the stuff that I got when we stop. But anyways, yeah, so I got my chili peppers, some little decorations. Oh yeah, I got little tiles. Oh, those are cool. I can't wait to show you those. And I'm gonna put it up like around my stove. So we are in Hatch, New Mexico, home of the Hatch green chilies, as you guys probably saw from the video. And yeah, we're trying to find an AutoZone. We wanted to stop over by Truth and Consequences and Elephant Butte State Park or maybe Silver City, but it was just like raining, and yeah, we got to worry about the truck and the camper first. So oh well, it is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta go with the flow. So yeah, we're looking for an AutoZone. I have to work today. Ugh. I took 2 days off this weekend, so I need to get back to the grind, unfortunately. So I don't know where we're gonna stop, but I guess I'm gonna look up where the closest AutoZone is and do that so we can figure out what's going on with the truck. Alright, so I do not feel good today. We are at the auto place, and I don't know, basically my check engine light's on and I keep getting all these like notifications on my screen. So we're gonna test the battery because I have had issues with the weak battery, and we're gonna see if that's the problem, because the battery thing has been a little up and down. It hasn't like died completely, but yeah, so we're gonna start with that and see how that goes. And yeah, we're having a trailer brake error thing too, so I don't know. We're gonna just troubleshoot through it and see if we can figure out what's going on. All right, the guy's coming over now. I think my dogs are gonna flip out. Hold up. All right, I'll be back. All right, so that was just a whole ordeal. Apparently you have to move like and unbolt a bar and like another thing and like this little tank, all just to put a new battery in. And apparently nobody here can install it, and they're like, oh, you basically have to go to like a mechanic and do it if you can't do it. So, and the battery was like 200 bucks instead of 150, which they do have them for 150. So we were like, all right, well, there's no point in buying it if we can't use it. So, and put it in right this second because it's a whole thing. So we're gonna buy a cheaper battery somewhere else. He's gonna see if he can install it. And yeah, but apparently it's a whole project. So apparently they do that so you don't steal the battery. But I miss the good old days when you could just unscrew it and take it out, because you know. So I don't know, the dogs are impatient and they've been in the car all day, so I guess we're just gonna have to deal with the battery thing tomorrow. But the battery is weak, and yeah, so we need to hurry up and get on that. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned that they tested the battery and it's pretty low, so I'm sure that's probably from me having to charge my Blue Eddy off my truck battery this summer. But anyways, I don't have to do that anymore, so that's good. So yeah, and I don't know, there's an AutoZone here, there's another place, I don't know if any of these places can install it, but yeah, special installation, I guess. So that's fun. All right, so I don't know, catch up with you guys later.
One other. Oh, that's it?
Hey, Pits. All right, guys, good news. So the place we were just at was O'Reilly's, and dude, the girl was like, they didn't know anything over there, for one, and for two, the girl was like trying to tell me we needed a mechanic to do it, and like, I don't know, that we had to move this little tank and all this stuff. And then we were like, all right, well, we're just gonna go to AutoZone, because if you guys can't put it in, like, whatever. And she's like, oh, they don't know nothing over there, and that's why they're always coming over here. And I don't know, they just wanted us to buy the battery there. And then she was like trying to tell me a number of a mobile mechanic, and I'm like, dude, I'm not paying all this money. The battery's already a couple $100. And then, I don't know, luckily my boyfriend got a bad feeling and he was like, let's just go to AutoZone. So we found, this is where we wanted to originally come, but we couldn't find it at first. So yeah, and so we got the battery. It was $170, so it was a little cheaper, but then you got to pay a $30 fee or something for them to take the old one. Well, you pay like 50 and then you get 30 back. I don't know how it works, something like that. But anyways, the young kid that worked here was kind enough to help us. I guess it is true that they can't legally do it for you in case they mess something up, but he was nice enough to just like show my boyfriend how to do it and have my boyfriend do it. So yeah, this is one of my new stickers. Isn't that cute? So anyways, I'm really happy because when we were leaving O'Reilly's, my truck like didn't want to start up. It did, but it was rough sounding, and I just don't want to get stranded somewhere. So anyways, shout out to AutoZone in Deming. I think I'm in Deming, I don't know, whatever. Thanks a lot to the kid who was really kind and helpful and let us use his tools too. All right, I want to show you some of the things I got. I wanted to make sure I had enough tiles, and I was gonna get 4. My boyfriend told me to get 5. I'm glad he did. But look how cute this is gonna be. Look at that. Obviously, I'm gonna like stucco them to the wall, or I don't know, whatever that stuff is that you use. And that'll be my little backsplash. And then I had to get some of these because 'tis the season. Yeah, my mom was from Arizona and she always had like the chili peppers and stuff. So, and it's like chili pepper season, and I started seeing them everywhere, and I was like, I have to get some for the camper. And I got one more cute thing. I got this little guy. I think I want to hang it like here. Once I paint the cabinets white, it'll look good too. But anyways, yeah. So even though it's been a crappy day and I feel crappy and like, I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna, I still have to work. I at least have to try to work. And I don't know, we're still at AutoZone. So yeah, but I wanted to show you guys my little trinkets that I got in Hatch, New Mexico. All right, day 3, here we are. We stayed at a truck stop, but it was a nice one. They had a huge parking lot and all the trucks stayed at one end, and all the campers and RVs kind of had like their own big back parking lot, and it had a good, nice mountain view. So now we're making sure our tires are all set on the camper. We had to spend $25 on a tire gauge because they didn't have the normal $5 one, of course. All right, yeah. So anyways, filling up the tires, and then the next thing we have to do is clean out the port in the back of the truck where the trailer connects, because it's really caked in mud, and when we try to use our trailer brakes, it's like bucking. It's like so we haven't been using the brakes. So we're hoping that if we clean that out, because it said online that could be an issue, that'll work. The trailer brake thing is not coming on anymore ever since I put in the new battery. We haven't tried to use the brakes, but some guy is giving my boyfriend quarters. My dog, Luna, it's all right. You guys. All right, that was nice. We ran out of quarters, and some guy gave us quarters. We didn't even ask, so that was nice. But anyways, yeah, so we got to figure out that. So I need to get like a little brass brush, and it said you could use rubbing alcohol, which I already have. So that's the next step, because I really would like to use my trailer brakes, and yeah. If it's not dirty, then I think the issue might be like the module. But I mean, I don't know. I would be surprised if that was it. My boyfriend looked into the little port and said that it's like really dirty. So I feel like that's probably the issue. So anyways, it's pretty late already. It's like 11. I have work to do, of course, big surprise. So we're just gonna drive like 2 hours today, try to take it easy, and yeah. And take it easy tomorrow too. We might get to our destination for Phoenix on like Wednesday or Thursday. Just taking our time. So yeah, that's the update. Here we go. All right, so we're a couple hours from Phoenix area, which is our destination, and we found a cool little like boondocking spot. People said they'd been staying here, and we got the mountains. It's like a gravel parking lot, basically. So we're gonna stay here tonight. I didn't want to do another truck stop or whatever, and yeah, I have to work now, and my boyfriend's gonna cook up the tomahawk steak for us tonight, and we got some other groceries because we kind of ate out a lot the past couple days, but whatever. So yeah, this is our spot for the night. Not bad. And I guess I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow.